All right, I'm back with another video, and I got a lot of stuff to talk about. First of all, you know what, man? I want to talk about dead time and kind of non-dead time, regular life versus dead time. So I'll tell you something about listen, when you're genuinely in dead time, like when you're genuinely in dead time, man, nobody can reach you. Nobody can reach you. Doesn't matter who it is. Nobody can reach you, man. The only people that can reach you are just absolutely the worst people that you can ever even comprehend or imagine. That's the only people that will be able to reach you when you're in. I'm talking about real dead time, man. Talk about real dead time. Like, dude, like your home is a prison, man. You know what I mean? Entire time, I felt like my whole like. Okay, so I've seen pictures of Rikers Island, which is in New York. It's a prison or a jail in New York. The jail I was at, it looks exactly like Rikers Island. Exactly. Like the colors are a bit different. Like it is the same. It looks exactly like Rikers Island. And I'm talking about like some recent pictures from Rikers Island came out. And I swear, like it looked just like the jail that I was at. Okay, that's a funny thing. So yeah, I wanted to point that out. But that time, man, nobody can reach you, man. There's nobody. There's nobody. You know what? People will just forget about you, man. They'll be like, you know what? I'm on my own tip. Forget this guy. You know what I mean? Everybody will fucking. At some point, everybody will leave you, man. You know what I mean? Because for me, the last individual that was actually teaching me or helping me out left quite a while ago. You know what I mean? And when he left, I had nobody. Like I had nobody doing anything for me. I had no one left, man. And anyone who even claimed to, they were all on their own tip, all about themselves and all that. I didn't have anybody left in my life. No female, no male, no nobody, man. I didn't have nobody. That time is some serious shit, man. Nobody can reach you, man. Nobody can reach you. When you're genuinely in that time, nobody can reach you. But anyways, talked about that. You know what? I remember when I was younger, and I remember I got my own apartment and stuff. Dude, I remember like people used to hate me, man, like everywhere. Like the hate was off the charts, eh? Like it was insane. Like, I mean, I had kind of created a life, kind of almost like a bit of an artificial life or a bit of a hideout, at this workplace, where everybody was way older than me and they were just happy that there was such a young person working there, and I was working like the lowest job there. Even though I was getting paid decent, I was working the lowest job there. And it was just like it was a lot of love at the time. And it was a lot of love because I was quiet, I did my job, and I was something for them to kind of see. You know what I mean? Because, it was something different for them to see. So they got something little, they got a kid working there and they liked it. They really enjoyed it. I brought good energy. I worked good. Especially in the first couple of years. I worked really good with them. They'd be sneaking me pastries and steaks and all kind of food and everything. Getting Chinese food or getting like just cool quesadilla and things like that. Special cheesecakes and all that. And it was cool, but there was a lot of hate, man. There was a lot of I've seen a lot of hate, man. Like it was so hard for me to avoid hate. Me just being like I had to create like an artificial personality at one point, like almost like just a shutdown, because whenever I would liven up, it just bothered people. I had an energy that was coming in too hard and too high, and it was hard for people to really to understand or whatnot. You know what, man? And another thing I want to talk about fuck boys and fuck girls, man. You know what, man? I talked about it and I said, and I told you what it is, man. Dude, if I was the last man on earth, I'm telling you, I would never turn fuckboy, man. I would never turn fuckboy. Last man on earth, no matter what the situation is, I'm not turning fuckboy. You know what I mean? A lot of people turn fuckboy. Girls are very conscious. They don't want anyone to know that they're a fuck girl. I'll tell you something. Older women, they don't care. There are older women who've been fuck girls all their lives, and they go, man, I don't have much time to live, so I'm just gonna be a fuck girl openly. I don't give a shit if I have to protest and get a big sign that says I'm a fuck girl and fuck everybody else. I'll do it because my life's ending anyways, and I got so much hate. for hate because of the reason that I'm a fuck girl and I get treated like that. You know what I mean? It's a big deal, man. When you got some guy who's just much cooler and just a whole different, like, you gotta understand, man, when you play that game, and even you're from a distance and you're playing that game and you play it wrong, man, and you're on the wrong side or you're supporting the wrong thing, man, you could end up fuckboy. When a dude turns to fuckboy, I'm telling you, it's like at least 6 months you're gonna be a fuckboy. And you're gonna have to live with that every day, knowing that you're a fuckboy. You know what I mean? I see people outside, man, they walk by me, and if they claim to support me, they got their heads down, and they're like, well, I'm so weak, I hate my life, I'm so sad, I can't believe I'm supporting this idiot, you know what I mean? And you got people who just look at me, just sour in the face, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I get so much hate, man. I've gotten so many threats, man. It's fucking insane, But in that time, I mean, like, dude, that time was fucking bad, man. That time was really bad. And I know I've come out of that time. I know that for a fact. And it's not the fact that I've left Dubai or anything like that. It's not about that. Like, my dead time, got done a little later than I thought. But I know that in the world, genuinely, I know I'm out of that time. You know what I mean? I know that for sure. So, that's a big thing. And I guess, dude, the thing is that people got to deal with their own illusions, their own mistakes, their own misidentification, their own misunderstandings. You've been misunderstanding and doing things so wrong, in all this dead time, you know what I mean? Taking it out on the shadow world, guys you shouldn't fuck with and fucking them. You've just done so much bullshit, over a guy who was stuck in fucking probably in Rikers Island, like, with no nothing, you know what I mean? With just a bunch of fucking criminals, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. So yeah, I got that. I had a lot of stuff to talk about, but I don't write anything down, so I can't just, pick it right out. But, I say it, man, I don't care, man. I know there's a lot of threats out there and they throw it at me. I don't care, man, because no matter where my situation is, I'm ready to go the hard route if I have to. I don't care what dude, listen, man. I've been through a lot of shit. And you know what, man? To not be in debt time, I don't give a fuck, man. Because when I was in debt time, I've told you, like, I was in Dubai at one point in debt time. Okay? Like, in a 5-star hotel. You know what I mean? So I don't judge my current situation with what's real. Oh, well, currently I'm getting threats thrown at me. Oh, currently my life sucks shit. Currently I go out for maximum 2 hours in a 24-hour day. I only get to go out for 2 hours, and I get fucked with, harassed, and just treated badly as much as can possibly be. You know what I mean? But at the same time, dude, I am like out when it comes to out there and my genuine self. Not only is it that time, I feel great, man. Like, you know what I mean? I told you, I was in a condo in Colombia in a penthouse, with fucking, we had alcohol, we had all this stuff going on. And I felt like shit at that time. I was like, man, I feel like I'm just like sinking, man. Like, I got nothing left. At one point, I actually saw a sick dog, okay? It was this very expensive, adult size, big white dog. I don't know if it was female or male, but it was a big white dog. And I looked at it, and it was very sick. Like, it was a very expensive dog, and the owner had money, but this dog had gotten older, and it was very sick, and the neck was just drooping like this, and the dog was just weak and just diminished, And I looked at it, and I swear to God, my whole body posture was like that, and that was exactly how I felt at that time. I mean, I'm in a penthouse. We're going clubbing all the time. We're eating out. I'm having fun. I'm discovering the city. I'm playing pool out there. I'm doing all this shit. And we're having parties and stuff. And I'm meeting girls and everything. And I feel that low at that time. Like, that's how low I felt, man. I remember looking at the dog. I was like, holy shit, man. I feel the same way, And at this point, I only get to go outside. Like, when it comes to fresh air and outside, I go out for 2 hours, up to 2 hours a day. And it's not even a full 2 hours. It's like 45 minutes and it's like an hour and a half that I actually get out for. So I'm stuck indoor in a place where, like, you can't even open a window or anything. And it's like, like I'm like it's 22 and a half hours a day I'm locked up here, you know what I mean? And I'm telling you, I feel so much better. I feel way better than I did at that penthouse, man. I don't care what threat anybody throws at me. I am not intimidated by anybody. You can throw whatever threat you want at me because I know that I've made it out of over 7 years of dead time. I'm back into lifetime. Not only that, but I'm not even in fucking Dubai anymore. I'm fucking somewhere else, and I don't have to even think about it, that shit right now. You know what I mean? So I don't care what the threats they throw at me. And when it just comes to overall stuff, like people love to pose things at you. And it's like, dude, who are you fucking with, man? Who do you think you're fucking with right now? And you break them down so easily too. You know, you go out there and somebody gives you shit, and you break them down so easily, and you're like, dude, why would you even try? Like, what's wrong with you, man? Honestly, I think it's a sickness. I think hate is a sickness. I get so much hate from people, and I go, this is a fucking sickness, you know? Dude, you don't hate somebody who's less than you or sucks more than you. You typically hate people who are better than you. You see somebody, well, I hate them. Dude, I'm not built like that. And you know what I mean? And I don't think like that. I don't associate like that. I don't live like that. And I don't want to be that. You know what I mean? I don't ever want to be a hater or a fuckboy ever in my life. I'm never doing that, man. I'm sticking to my shit, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm sticking to my shit. I don't care, man. This is the first time in over 7 years I've actually been out of dead time. And I'm not even in fucking shitty ass fucking Dubai anymore. Fuck Dubai, by the way. I'm glad I'm not fucking there. And I'm doing my thing, and I'm glad with that, man. I don't care, man. I don't care. I know it's hard right now, but I'll go through hard times. I don't care, man. I'll go through hard times to get better times. But what else can I talk about? I talked about that time there. Yeah, man. Nobody can reach you. You know, you might be wondering like, fuck, what's going on? Like, nobody can reach you, man. I've been through the worst of that time, man. I've been through just situations that were crazy, but at the same time, I mean, I kind of prospered in bad situations. You know, I've been in bad situations, and I've done very well. You know what I mean? Like I've been in, you know, I've had all kinds of fucked up situations, and I was just doing well. And at this point, it's like I feel like I'm doing better, but I'm doing it on my own. Like there was a time before, you know, you might have somebody directing you a bit, and you're using that direction, and you're just pretty much going through motions and trying to learn, and you know what I mean? And now it's like I use my own brain, you know what I mean? And I'm so surprised and shocked sometimes when I use my own brain and my body and my talent and my skill, when I use it, and I go, and I'm so shocked at myself, like, and I'm so impressed. I've been so impressed with I went to play soccer a few times, dude. I was so impressed, by the way, and this stopped it for a while just because it was giving me fun, so they had to stop it. And I was having, you know, I was just playing for like 20-30 minutes, and I was like, dude, I was like so impressed with myself. Like I was just kicking, I was deking, I was dribbling, I was passing, and I was stealing the ball off people, and I was just like, I was so goddamn, like I really felt like if I had even 6 months of practice, I could fucking play with like a Premier League team, man. You might say that's stupid. I don't really give a fuck. Go fuck you. But I really felt like I was like, dude, like even if I didn't play, like I could probably practice with like a fucking, you know, like a Premier League team from any pretty much, I say Premier League, I mean any European country. You know what I mean? And I was so impressed with myself. And even doing other things, even like life tasks, forget games, like even life tasks. And going through life, I'm like, I'm so impressed with myself sometimes. Like, holy shit, man, I put that together and it was so well. Or holy shit, man, I really thought that through. Like, holy shit, man, I really figured this out, you know. And I'm so impressed with myself, and I'm so happy with myself, and I'm just so, you know. And I know it's hard times right now, but I'm so glad with myself. Like, I'm just so impressed that, you know, I'm doing like better than when I thought people were guiding me. I feel like I'm doing even better than that. And it really makes me feel better. And I can feel and sense being out of dead time. And that makes me feel good, you know? I got really nothing else to say. That should be the end of the video. Again, I'm running out of time. and watch it and you know what, man, I hate that thumbnail shit. I feel like it's some dumb rich bitch that keeps doing that to me. And that's another thing I hate about Dubai. It's all about who's got more money. Like all they think about, well, I got billions. Oh, he's the man. Oh, I got 10 billion. No, he's the man. Oh, I got 100. It's fucking stupid, man.